How's it going, YouTube? Hope y'all doing well. I'm always having fans request me show my feet, so that's why I'm doing this. But I'm going over the first time getting busted with green in Alabama. All right, so we hired a lawyer. You're looking at $1,500 there. Ours is a little bit on the expensive side. I didn't get the charge because I took a plea deal. Which I really think I should have took it at 12 because I asked the lawyer what he thought I should do. He's like, well, at least you're not going to be found guilty. And I'm still like, freaking, that's not, I paid you for legal advice and counsel. Should I go ahead and take this to 12 and fight it or what? And he's like, that's up to you. And I'm like, I'm asking for your opinion on it. Nothing. Just, at least you're not going to get a guilty charge. I'm talking about like a little bit of green. So that cleaned out a good bit of my bank account right there. Just because how much the freaking lawyers cost. Well, then when you show up for your first drug testing, you got to show up with $100. There's another $100 there. Then each additional month, you got to pay $55 for each time you got to show up each month and get another drug test. Then about a month later, if you push it back, you got a, let's see, what was the classes? $295 for drug classes. Now I'm doing my second drug test tomorrow, but I won't have my drug classes until the 3rd of next month. So I got a little bit of time to come up with that money. I then had some fans that actually helped me. I got this drug test covered, freaking, and I much appreciate it, like seriously. But anyways, then there was like $450 in court costs. That I can make them whatever amount, slow payments, that kind of thing. The drug classes now, that's a different story. So I got to at least have half when I show up there. That's going to be around $150. If I have to reschedule for whatever reason, that's another $20. Can't show up with cash. It's got to be or personal check. It's got to be a money order, cashier or money order. Which I don't make any sense, but all right. See, what is it? Each class is every other Wednesday for almost 3 months at 3 hours each class. And which really got to me was like, I got to go all the way to Robertsdale, and that's completely town over. Let's see, it's a list of other junk, freaking drug testing. You got to call them every day. Like I said, if you miss a class, you have to reschedule a class. That's another $20. Freaking, if you fail to call, you may have to restart the whole class. It's over. You have to go to AA meetings. Only exceptions is if you got jury duty, military duty, illness with a doctor's written note, death in immediate family, employer with written request, or national disaster. But it's $20. You mess this up, it's $20. You mess this up, it's $20. Freaking. Not to mention, since I did they didn't technically fire me, but until I have nothing on my record, and that all charges are dropped, which are supposed to be if I make it through all this correctly, I should be able to get my job back. But once it happened, they suspended me. And I'm like, dang, all this on top of, it wouldn't be that hard to come up with cash if I started the same job I was working at, but, well, That's what I'm dealing with. I know some of y'all like my feet. I'm always having old crest warts, a little toe wiggling. I know some of y'all like the fact that I smoke cigars. But yeah, that's the junk I've been dealing with. Like I said, I'm good on my next drug test. I got the money for that. I'm looking to try to get some extra cash for car insurance. The next thing I worry about, because that's also another thing. Any car violations means I get busted out driving insurance. They're gonna get me on that one. But that's what I've been doing with YouTube. Like I said, I really appreciate everyone's been helping with the keep my butt out of jail fund. All right, love y'all. Y'all take it easy.